Hey, you're talking real crazy right now, but your paper map doesn't tell us.
Your paper map is gonna be across this whole table.
Baby.
Hey. Somebody's drinking too much.
Sorry.
I'm here. That's a good point.
Hey, let me get into it. Let me get into mine. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Bar Cartel's Cocktail Conversations, where we bring happy hour to a home near you. We have family and delicious cocktails. If you haven't already, go ahead and check that last video that we posted, the cocktail tutorials on how to make this drink made by our one and only self-proclaimed Michael Jordan.
That's right, Jordan the Drinks. I'm back in the game. Hey, fresh jersey.
Fresh jersey. Your collar's up.
Y'all ready to jump into the drink?
Sure.
Let's go.
Into it.
All right, so this is the Amaretto Old Fashioned. Very simple.
He's excited.
Great.
It's so yummy, right?
It is good.
And surprisingly, 3 ingredients, y'all. So we use 2 ounces of rye whiskey,
Okay.
1 ounce of, a half ounce of Amaretto, and 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. That is it.
Awesome.
Mix that bad boy up, pour it in a glass.
Nice.
And it's very, again, holiday-ish. Like, we are bringing the heat with these holiday cocktails.
Yeah.
Speaking my language.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We love it.
You know Demond love a good old fashioned. He was fiending when he heard this one.
All right, so what topic are we getting into today?
I want to say this week's
What?
conversation.
It's what?
I don't know.
Why don't I go ahead and take it over here?
I'm gonna sip this drink.
So, based on like our kind of post conversation last week, we started like reminiscing about the 90s. So this week, we challenged each other to come up with at least 3 things that if you could bring them back by themselves, current time, what would this be from the 90s specifically? I have a list. I studied.
If you don't know the rules, this is your first episode ever of Cocktail Conversations. Welcome. We put 15 minutes on the clock and we go at it. So this week we're gonna be talking about 90s era.
90s. Bringing back the 90s.
Bringing back the 90s.
So since I introed it, I get to choose.
You get to pick who goes, but let me make sure there's 15 minutes on the clock and we're gonna get into it. Who do you want to start?
I'm gonna go with the pink dragon over
Oh, you're gonna
Mondo.
you're gonna start with Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Hello world.
Let's
3, 2, 1. Come on, Mr. Rogers, what you got?
So obviously we talked about Blockbuster, but let's move past that. There's
Oh, wait, but they don't know that we talked about.
I mean, hold on. First of all, we want Blockbuster back.
right.
Yeah.
Is that? Are we all agreeing?
We're all
that,
agreed that we
and
want
why
Blockbuster.
do we want Blockbuster back? Because I got.
Wait, first of all, break down, go back. Blockbuster. A lot of people don't know what Blockbuster is.
People could be watching this and don't know what Blockbuster is.
No idea.
That's insane.
Overview.
Blockbuster was a huge phenomena, literally, where they sold
It was the physical Netflix.
physical Netflix. You would go in store, you had video games, you had VHS, DVDs.
Yeah,
when they
I
started
miss
getting
it.
popular.
Everything.
You could rent it, hold them for what, a week?
They put you in a corral going
In a
to the
corral,
front
you
with
had popcorns, your candies, your sodas.
It was VHS, then it turned to DVD. Oh God.
It was old school like movie at home, happy hour.
Yeah.
It was the original streaming service.
And you held on to that card like it was gold.
It was a
if you
membership.
lost
It was a library
you were
card.
panicking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish we were able to like bring up a copy of a.
Man, that would have been dope.
Oh,
So let me tell you why it was dope. I mean, for everybody who went to Blockbuster, which I'm sure a lot of you watching did, it was dope because you were waiting for that movie to drop.
Could you imagine?
You were waiting, and you would run back
you
there
remember?
to all of the shelves of the movie cases and hope and pray
But do you remember
that there was a movie there.
Do you remember when you got there? I mean, I'm on the younger side of it, but I do remember going in there looking for certain movies, and you would literally rush into the new release section,
Yes.
and then you get to that one movie, and you just see the empty cover.
And be disappointed, straight disappointed.
When you had to go into the interior of the
And
store,
don't be on date night.
it was like boo.
Oh God, I don't even know. I don't even know what Blockbuster on date night looked like. That must have been crazy.
Oh my gosh.
You had to plan it out. Like, I'm gonna go early after
You
work.
calling early? Hey, you got 3
got it.
copies of
Y'all
what?
have it, yeah.
Okay,
You
what time
hold
should I
it.
be there? Yeah.
All right, so Blockbuster was a whole phenomenon.
Okay, what else?
But Mr. Rogers, what you have? So what else?
So I got a lot of things I thought about. Man, there's so many things for me. Because I obviously grew up in the era. So it's me playing outside. It's me going to the movies when the movies cost like $5 to $7.
Normal,
right. When you play basketball, you play football in the street.
Ooh, your parents used to. Let's go back to playing outside real quick because when we came up, it was like you. It was you were banished.
You go outside.
Right.
You had to stay there. You couldn't come back in.
Right. It's like don't.
And you're drinking water from that faucet.
Don't let it be hot.
That's the best water.
Listen.
Look, hold up.
Telling you.
He didn't live that life.
No. I caught the tail end of it. Because there were outside faucets still back then. It wasn't nasty back then. I remember people saying like,
yeah, they were outside faucets were always nasty. Don't get it twisted. But it was some of the best cold water.
Understand? We're here now. We're here right now with cocktails, but like it was the equivalent. People were like, "Hey, yo, you need to hit that faucet."
It is true though. When you were running around playing hide and seek.
Like I said, I'm on the younger half of that. So I was the generation.
And I don't know if any of you guys can like remember that too. When you would like leave and your parents would be like, "Listen, especially if it's hot,
You in and out.
you in and out, and you listen. You aren't cooling off the front porch, so don't come back in here again." That was what it was. AC was on and popping, and they were like, "You come in one more time. You come in one more time. You stay inside."
I remember looking out the window, seeing all my friends outside playing, and asking my mom or waiting for her to finish her nap before I can actually go outside. I'm ready to go outside. I'm ready to go outside. I'm waiting. Yeah.
Now I'm
not like that anymore.
I'm on the younger generation of that. I had the Game Boy Colors, the PlayStation 1, but I do remember going outside and literally being able just to roam. Like it wasn't like you have until like the end of the block. It was just like go outside
and figure it out.
And it's now that I'm older, actually that seems mad crazy because it's just like you were just letting your kids literally belong to the streets.
But I mean, look, like. If you think about it now, like kids are attached to technology, they're attached to TV, YouTube. They're not out there like getting scrapes on their knees and learning about life outside.
Yeah.
Like,
Emery gets one scratch and she's inside the rest of the day in the ICU.
And also there was something to be said too about like coming back home before the street lights came on. It was like you learned discipline.
Right.
Like the street lights taught you. The street taught you discipline.
Right. And then you got that peer pressure from your friends. Yeah. My mom lives okay with me staying outside.
Not us.
I didn't have that life. I didn't live that life. I didn't have that life where I needed to be in before the street lights. I was too young.
All right. What else?
What else would I bring?
I got one.
No,
real quick, I'm gonna just run through my quick. Yeah. Okay. So I got the movies before it was like $12 or $15. Okay. When it's like $5 and you can watch like 5 or 6 movies at a time.
We thought it was crazy.
Then I got the candy store where you can the candy store in the neighborhood where you can go get that pickle with the candy in it.
We didn't have the candy store, but we had the truck.
Yeah, we did. We had the ice cream truck.
We had the truck who had the pickles and the candy. Yeah.
Oh yes, and the sour powers.
I don't want to take over everything, but
Auntie, what you have? We're gonna go in.
Okay, me. So that's mad nostalgia. Like, good job, babe. I will say in my end, I would definitely talk about like the power of like the black movie. We had boys in the Hood. You had Set It Off. We had Poetic Justice. We had The Wood. We had Boomerang.
The Wood.
I mean, y'all, when I tell you, we had how Stellar got her groove back. We had The Best Man. Like these were all movies that meant so much. What's Love got to do with it? These were all movies. At the end of the day, it's like that. Those were all like for some reason in the '90s, like black films. Black actors, actresses.
They brought you together.
Yeah, we were in our bag.
Yeah. You be quoting the lines even now, right? Yeah. Like you be quoting the lines.
And I would also bring back
Coming to America
for sure. Yeah. Oh, that's 80s. That's 80s, right?
Coming to America.
You ain't get no zigzag. You ain't get no drig drag.
Oh God, that was. That was The Wood. No, but I will definitely say.
Oh my God, I love that movie. Good.
But I'll say movies. I would also say Lauryn Hill, Sister Act 2, pre Lauryn Hill. That pre.
That is one of my favorite movies. I just had my daughter, like Emery, sit down and watch that movie. Like every black kid should watch that movie.
Sister Act 2.
Or every kid should. It's such a good movie.
Oh God, there was one more, and I would also bring back. I'd bring back Aaliyah. R.I.P. Aaliyah.
I mean, she did pass away.
And last but not least, I would also bring in.
Bring it back in the 90s.
Sit down. I would also bring back Guess overalls with the one strap.
Now look. I don't know about Guess overalls.
I had the two straps. The two straps.
I don't know about Guess overalls.
Guess overalls.
Now, what I would say is the feel, and we've talked about, we might not have released it, but we talked about R&B music before. It seems, especially with music that's coming out now, it's almost like 90s R&B.
I need you to get off my list. I need you to get off my list.
What I'm saying, 90s R&B was almost the beginning of music for some people, because like you listen to now, there's mad samples that are being pulled from like SWV, Troop.
Let's just dissect 90s R&B because it is a must bring back.
Listen to me. But
because R&B is dead.
Babyface on everything.
But if we're gonna talk about R&B and any type of music, we must. Oh baby, I'm sorry. We must bring back the CD player.
The CD player.
The Walkman.
Oh my gosh.
A Sony Walkman?
Okay, the Walkman.
Yes.
And we're here. Click, click.
Yeah.
Yo, listen to me. When you were walking around, like first of all, you had to hold that joint, and it was mad inconvenient, especially now.
No, look,
we couldn't put it in your pocket.
Look. In 2007, Dad had a Walkman still, and he let me hold it. But I just remember leaving. Like that's when iPods were out. And it was just like mad blocky, and I was
let me tell you about the legitimacy in the streets you had when you had one.
Right.
I didn't live that.
You were the man if you had.
It was here.
If you had one, yeah, it was literally a physical badge of coolness.
While
with these big headphones.
But while we're talking about, let's do a quick summary of 90s R&B. Which two groups? If you had two groups that you could bring back from the 90s, which groups?
Jodeci.
Who else? Yeah. I'm bringing Silk back. That's one of mine.
I would say Drew Hill too. I would say Drew Hill.
Out of all, y'all know I am 90s
What are
R&B.
you talking about right now? Look, I told y'all very specifically, like Cisco could literally come.
No, Cisco is the one.
He could sing thong every day. At my house, he could. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all might be done with me, but Blackstreet, sit down somewhere.
Blackstreet, no.
Blackstreet.
I'm bringing SWV back. That's my second
Me too.
group.
Before Blackstreet.
SWV back.
No, Blackstreet.
Yeah,
Blackstreet is a good one.
Okay, well, you know what, you guys? I would legit bring back old school TLC.
No.
Just gonna put that out there.
That's
old school
definitely-
TLC.
yeah.
Ooh,
I'm not mad at
on the TLC tip.
What? Okay, but look.
Ooh, baby,
It's on and on. It's on.
I gotta be in love with something like that.
That was the other one. But we need to. What's a TLC?
Boys to Men. We need to acknowledge it. They defined the.
Hold up. As y'all can see, we clearly are in the holiday season. We have the Boys to Men Christmas album in repeat, like it's a 20 album track.
Look, it's my number one.
And it's like
it's not Christmas without Christmas interpretations. Get on it.
Absolutely.
Young ones.
Absolutely. No, it is Christmas interpretations. Legit. Okay, Laverne, what would you bring back?
Oh.
Okay.
My phone falling on the floor.
It's like Luke.
Y'all might hit me over the head. I'm not even lying about this. Okay, I'm gonna bring back, like for real, like to 2020 beepers.
Beepers? A pager.
No, later. No, I literally told him mine. I said I'll bring back beeper. I feel like that's a very true.
And let me tell you why.
You can't be disturbed because you can't be disturbed.
Exactly. Okay, I'm over too much access. I need somebody to beat me, and I need to choose who I'm calling back.
And that's oh my gosh! And the only way for them to know that, or for you to know it's an emergency, 911.
911.
Whatever you do.
Let's take it back to basics.
But before you,
beepers with a lick.
Because, like at the time.
Is a lick the thing people say?
The lick? That's a 90s thing. That's a 90s verbiage.
Off the chain.
Hey, 90s verbiage.
That's groovy.
Let's bring 90s verbiage back.
Wait, what is it? Bought the t-shirt? Oh my gosh. What is it? I did that, done that, whatever.
Bought the t-shirt?
What is it? I did that. What was it? What did you? You know what? That's why you're drinking. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, they used to say, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
Yeah, been there. That's like what parents, like our parents.
It's different. It's different from you. I mean, you said 2020. So like you're a parent now.
Yeah.
If I had a beeper in 2020 and my mom was calling, because like there's just times when people are just calling you. Just to call you.
No, yeah. No,
I'm not
you would be heated.
Like there's times.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying like there's times like even now my mom will call me, and like it might just be like to check in, or like times it might be like she needs me. Because not every time is like a need. And if I had it, I'd be like, if she was like 911, like she might abuse the 911, but at least there was an interim device.
Yeah.
That wasn't taking me away from what I was doing. Like, granted, thank God for the new iOS. Okay, cool. It's kind of annoying, but like I can kind of still pick and see and do what I'm doing. But there were so many times, going back to the phone conversation, where I'm mid something and you're calling and you're just like,
yo, that is the worst.
But if you had a beeper to intercede that, oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. Beepers are gold.
Yes. Okay, what else? Beepers?
This is very random and people may not buy into it, but I need myself a paper map.
A paper map.
Paper map. I'm over. Listen.
I can't stand them.
I made a long road trip with the paper map.
MapQuest 2.
So you're gonna be like,
yes, Michelle. You know, Daddy used to have the book.
Right. You said one key person.
okay, it's like 100 miles over here.
I'm sorry. No. Hold on. I'm sorry you didn't pay attention to class social studies when we learned how to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, go ahead and tune into Waze and be rerouting. Oh. I don't know where I'm going.
Now, hey, you're talking real crazy right now. But your paper map doesn't tell us.
Your paper map is gonna be across this whole thing.
Baby.
Somebody's drinking too much.
Sorry.
I'm here. That's a good point.
Hey, let me get into it. Let me get into mine. Like I said, I'm from the younger era.
Yeah, baby, I agree.
Hold on. I'm bringing back Game Boy Colors. I'm bringing back the PlayStation.
Right.
Like those are like things that were staples. Like you wouldn't have the PS5 and the need for the PS5 without having the original PlayStation. I was playing Tekken 3. There's so many just different games I was playing, and that opened up a new world for me, especially on a medical history route.
Yeah.
Like having the things like the PlayStation that came out around the 90s, that filled me. I grew up on music, thanks to y'all.
Yes.
I would definitely bring back. I mean, I'm an adult, so listen to me. I'm not talking from my 5-year-old in 2000. As an adult, I would bring back music videos as an overall.
The box.
Give me some of that.
Like I need MTV news. I need music TV. I need music television. I need that back. I need that. And I don't need drama. I got VH1.
I mean, look, everybody loves some slutty TV. Like I get it, but like for real, like I need the visual to go with the song to make me believe what's happening.
Yes.
You want to know what the story is?
Confessions had music videos that fed into each other.
Yes.
Confessions.
Now, Confessions is the 90s, but.
Oh, dang it! I had a whole other topic. That was 15 minutes.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As you can see, once again, we are a family who we are incredibly opinionated. The 90s was everything. We would love for you
not
guys.
enough time.
Not enough. We would love for you guys to LCS, like, comment, subscribe. We want to hear from you. What was important for you in the 90s? Was it music?
Comments.
Was it movies? Was it devices? Whatever we called devices back then. Let us know. We would love to hear from you.
Oh my God.
Are you more of a VHS player, or are you like the exclusive DVD person in like 1998?
And maybe you weren't even alive during VHS, but if you were, listen, it matters all the same. So we want to hear.
Thanks you guys so much for tuning in. What a fun conversation.
Very fun
Please get in the comments and let's talk about it.
I'm
Join
drunk
us again next week.
For sure. Awesome. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Awesome.
Y'all aren't getting these anymore. I was like, yeah. You're like, because you were like, yeah.